Hello, my name is Elena Darmenko and I'm the cross-cultural psychologist and adaptation strategist from Moscow. Today I'm going to make the small contribution into a very important topic, the adaptation of repatriates. And as I'm a psychologist, I wish to speak from this perspective and cover one of the most specific phenomena of repatriation, and that is nostalgia about the host country. Well, all the challenges of adjusting to the new culture are very well known and they're very well documented. So everything which is connected to the learning of new language, new norms, new customs, immersion to the new culture, building the necessary connections, etc., etc. But when it goes to the repatriation, all those concerns are being forgotten, because this process does not include learning of the new language and the new norms and customs. However, lots of repatriates experience the reverse culture shock, which may cause different mental health problems such as stresses, anxieties, depressions, and lots of others. Well, the most common advice to those people is to move on from their international experience and to get concentrated on the adaptation in their home country. But from the other side, the recent studies show us the quite opposite strategy, that the holding on the experience they gained in the host country may become the effective mechanism of adjustment. Well, lots of repatriates who have those positive memories of the past life, or in other words, they have nostalgia about their host country, they feel the connection with their past, and as a result they have the feeling of continuity of their lives, which makes them feel more self-confident, more personally satisfied. They show less signs of loneliness, and they are more satisfied at their workplace, in the new work environment. They show more enthusiasm. They are more effective, more productive. They are more motivated. And it's possible to make a conclusion that this sense of nostalgia brings together all the different parts of the repatriate's experience across different cultures, different countries, different times. It brings them together in the coherent and the whole self. That is why it becomes one of the most effective mechanisms of adjustment. And what I personally like about this study, and it's that the results of it can be implemented into the work of the international organization, into the adaptation of staff of the international organization or the government agencies which send and repatriate their staff. It may be done through different kind of formal and informal networking, when colleagues have the opportunity to share their personal journeys and professional development experiences they had in other countries. They can share information about different challenges and different ways to cope with them. There can also be some informal events where people can exchange and share their hobbies, games, and everything informal they learned living abroad. Nostalgia may become the important and effective coping mechanism, and it also has the positive effect on the mental health. So I wish to end up with the idea that the nostalgia can be the fountain of the positive energy which is needed when a person faces the new challenges and when the resilience is needed and necessary. Well, thank you very much for your attention. I hope it was helpful.